All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shooting Lights Out. And as you just saw, flagrant foul time. And you see the logo on the screen for those who are watching on YouTube. It is the Los Angeles Clippers. By the way, I don't think those of you who don't know, if you watched last week's show when I did the flagrant foul on the Milwaukee Bucks, you seen my finals prediction, and it was the Bucks versus the Los Angeles Clippers. For yet just the third time in a row, I picked the Los Angeles Clippers to come out of the goddamn West. And now it has reached the point that I am getting sick and tired of this Clippers team. I really am. I'm just sick and tired of the team. Currently, the Clippers are sixth in the West at 23-22. They are 28th in scoring at 109 and a half. Third in scoring defense at 109.9. They are 11 in rebounding at 44. 25th in assists at 23. These numbers don't bother me. I don't care about these numbers. You know what I care about? Paul George. When he's on the court, 23.7 points a game, 6 boards a game, 5 rebounds. 6 boards a game, 5 assists a game. Kawhi Leonard, 19 points a game, 6.2 points a game, 4 assists a game. The problem is, it's like that because he hasn't been freaking playing. Kawhi Leonard. This is the last 10 games for the Los Angeles Clippers. They are 3-7 in the last 10 games. You went to Toronto and you got to win. Then you lost to Boston, Indiana, Miami, Denver, Minnesota, Atlanta, before you finally beat Luka Doncic. And your 6 game losing streak ended because you found a way to beat Luka Doncic for once in your goddamn basketball lives. You finally found a way to beat Luka Doncic. Then you end up losing to Denver again before you beat the Rockets on yesterday. Kawhi Leonard. You saw the numbers. But I'm gonna give it to you again. 19 points a game, shooting 48% from the field, giving you 6.2 rebounds a game, playing under 30 minutes, playing just about 30 minutes a game. Just about 30 minutes a game. And he's only played 21 games this year. 21 games. Yet, the Clippers have played 45 games. He has missed more games than he has played this year. He has missed 24 games. 24 games missed by Kawhi the Claw Leonard, who decided to come home to Los Angeles to be a rival against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, granted, the Clippers, since Kawhi Leonard and Paul George has been with the Clippers, have been whooping the Lakers' ass everywhere you turn. They have been whooping on the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay? They beat the Lakers back on October 20th, 103-97. They beat them on November 9th, 114-101. And they have 2 more meetings coming up on the 24th of this month and April 5th. Nevertheless, they swept the Lakers last year. They have been whooping the Lakers' ass for the good part of the Kawhi Leonard Paul George era. Nevertheless, outside of that, we haven't been seeing Kawhi Leonard play. Matter of fact, we better see him in the playoff game. You had the epic meltdown in the goddamn bubble when you was up 3-1 to the Denver Nuggets and they came back and beat you. Kawhi Leonard looked terrible. Paul George looked terrible. The very next year, Kawhi Leonard doesn't miss most of the season with a knee injury. Paul George leads his team to the Western Conference Finals berth, losing in 6 games to Phoenix Suns. And Chris Paul and the boys and Terrence Mann showed himself to be a player. Last year, he had so many injuries on the team, it just didn't even matter. Yeah, yet it's still. Paul George is out. The guy saying that's Kawhi Leonard and John Wall. We'll get to him. And Kawhi Leonard has missed more than half of the season of the Clippers already. Nevertheless, Paul George has played 30 games. Actually, before I get to Paul George, there's an article that I don't think I put on here. I thought I did, but I think I missed it. But Kawhi Leonard said we need to see how we look now. And it's hard to do that when you're not playing, Kawhi Leonard. Nevertheless, Paul George has played 30 games out of 45, so he's missed 15 games thus far. And those 30 games he played, you've seen the numbers. 23.7 points a game, shooting 55.1% from the field, giving you 6 rebounds and 5 assists a game. That's the Paul George we know. When he's on the court, he's doing things, he's making things happen. He's making things happen. But like I said, he's missed 15 games. Okay? They was hoping he'll be back last night for the game against the last night's game against the Rockets, but they are more hopeful that he'll be back for next games, which I'll get to later on. Nevertheless, these two together have only played 15 games together. 15 games when we have seen Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on that same damn court. I mean, we get on Anthony Davis because he missed a lot of games for the Lakers, and it's hard for the Lakers to do anything when they don't have Anthony Davis, and everything's on LeBron James, even though LeBron James is going for the NBA scoring record with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and I can care less because the Lakers are on the 500 and all this other stuff. But in 45 games played this year, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George have stepped on the same court 15 times. Now, if I do some math here, that is 33% of the time that these two have stepped on the court this year together. 33%! How dumb do I look now? Because the two players that I am looking forward to on the freaking Los Angeles Clippers to get to the NBA Finals and win the West, when the two stars can't even play together. And it's not no chemistry problem. They know of each other. They boys. But they can't play at the same damn time. One's always out, the other one's playing. If one's out, the other one's playing. If one's out, the other one ain't up being out at the same time. When one comes back, the other one is out. And it's a freaking mess in Los Angeles. It's a freaking mess in Los Angeles. And I'm losing my goddamn mind right about now. Because every time I believe it's the year Kawhi Leonard's playing, Paul George's going to play, they're going to show everybody what this team truly looks like when they are healthy. And I can never get it. Tyronn Lue can never get it. Clipper fans can never get it. Steve Ballmer can never get it. Nobody can ever get these two healthy at the same damn time. To see what the Los Angeles Clippers look like healthy. Because one of the two is always injured, if both not injured. One's doing low management, Kawhi Leonard. And the other one is trying to get himself back right. It's a freaking mess in Los Angeles. Nevertheless, the mess continues because now John Wall is out for 2 weeks with an abdominal injury. And just when we get news that Paul George is coming back, John Wall goes down. You see what I mean? If it ain't Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, now we have John Wall to add to the damn list. Since John Wall's been there, Terrence Mann has not been nowhere to be found. Reggie Jackson has nowhere to be found. Niggas platoon. Where are my guys at? They haven't been nowhere to be found because nevertheless, they've been missing games too. Come to find out. There's nobody on the roster who's played a full 45 games. The most, if I looked at this correct, I think the person who played the most games was probably Nicholas Batum. And I think he was in the 40s. But let me double check on that because I'm so angry right now with the Clippers. It don't make no sense, but they are 6th in the West. That's all it is that I'm going off on, but they are 6th in the West together. So I will give them that. They have found a way to still right the ship despite all this. Now, if I'm looking at this correctly, let's see here. Zubas has played 43 games. Marcus Morrison has played 41. Lakers Platoon has played 42. Reggie Jackson has played 40. And Terrence Mann has played 44. And speaking of Terrence Mann, you know Terrence Mann, the guy who was helping Paul George during that playoff run to the Western Conference Finals. He's only giving you 8.8 points per game, playing 22 minutes a game. Yet this was the man who was second on the team 2 years ago scoring behind Paul George. But you're around here referring to John Wall, not Norman Powell. He's on the court. He's been proficient. He only played 35 games, so he's only missed 10, but he's giving you 15 and a half points per game. Reggie Jackson, who was struggled, and his 40 games played, is only giving you 11 points a game. Marcus Morrison is giving you 13 points a game. I mean, as I'm looking at this, nobody on this team has played 30 minutes a game. Nobody. Kawhi Leonard is at 29.8. Marcus Morrison is at 29.5. The only one who's playing 30 minutes a game is Paul George. He's at 33.9 minutes a game when he's playing. Everybody else is under 30 minutes. Like Teron Lewis is playing. Okay, you playing this certain amount of minutes. You playing certain. Teron Lewis trying his damnness to get the team healthy, going toward February, March, and April. It's hard because every time you turn around, somebody's injured. Paul George is injured. Kawhi Leonard's injured. Sit Kawhi Leonard on the back-to-back. Oh, now John Wall's down. I mean, nobody's played a full game. I mean, John Wall's played 34 games. Luke Kennard's played 29 games. I mean, Luke Kennard ain't injured. Why he's only playing 29 games out of 45? Robert Covington ain't injured. Why he's only playing 26 games? Teron Lewis is trying to be what's the word I'm looking for? He's trying to be a doctor, a surgeon, and a nurse all at the same time. And Teron Lewis can't handle all of them while being the head coach of a basketball team. Teron Lewis needs some goddamn help. And the players ain't helping right now. Because somebody's always injured, somebody's taking the night off. He don't know who's ready to play. Somebody help this man. Now, the next game tomorrow, live on TNT at home against Joel Embiid in the 76ers, who we just talked about beating LeBron James in that same building when LeBron James became the second player, dropping 38,000 career points. After that, you had to Utah and San Antonio and Dallas, and I'm pretty sure Luke was looking for revenge. And then your third matchup with the Lakers, who you have been owning ever since Kawhi Leonard and Paul George came on the 24th. You had the Spurs on the 26th. You had Atlanta, you had Cleveland, and you had Chicago to end out the month. A true sign for me to feel better about my finals pick, my Western Conference pick, is these two guys on the court at the same damn time, doing what they do best. Play freaking basketball. And not this right here. More of this, less of that. More of this, less of that. Okay? We want more of you two in uniform and less of you two in street clothes. Get it right, damn it. The NBA world is looking for a healthy Clippers team, and we want to see how they look against a Golden State Warriors healthy, a Denver Nuggets team, a goddamn Memphis Grizzlies team who I just did a heat check on. That's what we want to see. Can we get that? Pretty please with sugar on top. The Los Angeles Clippers, you are a friggin' foul, not only to me, but to the basketball world and the NBA. Get it together.